Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to do a quick video today because I got a comment on my last video from Access Area 6 saying get your games room set up, you won't regret it. And I was thinking, he's not wrong. I won't. So I wanted to do a little bit of a room tour as it is. Now there's not much to tour at the moment compared to some people's games rooms, but it's at a point where I've got kind of almost a blank slate to build on. So I'm gonna show you around and yeah, maybe get some feedback on, oh, you could try put this here, this here. I'm gonna just run through my ideas and yeah, show you around. So Lolly's here to help us. So I'm going to pick up the camera and let's have a look around. Whoop. So this video is going to be a little bit different. Really have a plan for this. So you've seen this corner. In fact, I need to step back. You've seen this corner of the attic a few times now. We've got the Shenmue 2 poster, some stuff in the corner, and let's go way back over the other side so we can see. And we've got this kind of retro PC workstation set up here as well, on this side of the room. So let me go through this stuff. So I've got some shelves in the corner. In fact, I've got a lamp here I can put on so you can see better. Got some PlayStation stuff chilling out there. I've got this alcove, which you haven't really seen back here. I've got to stand back to get this in. I haven't decided what's going here. Those are my two power outlets that I'm working with up here, and you'll see there's wires going to extension things. I need to maybe figure out a better system than this going forwards. But there we go. And back I'm going to move this tripod out the way for a minute, right over here by the cat. So we've seen this set up. I saw this desk in a charity shop. I think it was £35 or something, and I had to go back and get it because it reminds me of so I was born in the start of the 1990s, and then around the year 2000 I'd go around to my friends' houses and they'd all have a setup like this where the keyboard pulls out and you can see, you can use your mouse down here. Now actually the computer I've got set up down here is a Pentium 1 that was in some of my uncle's old stuff, and he had some games for it, like Red Baron 2, Big Box Sierra game, which I'm kind of excited to try at some point. But I haven't really got this up and running how I want it just yet. And I think I actually want to change this for a different system and sort of reimagine how this is being used. At the moment on the top here I've got this £5 monitor, which is quite nice because although it's an old one, it doesn't do like HDMI and that, but it's got this heavy base where you can swivel. So I think that might move to this corner over here where the speaker is, on top of this steps thing, because well, I'll get to that in a minute. Let me get ahead of myself. Something else I love about this is it's got your tower slot. It's got a built-in CD rack which shows the era that it's from. Here's a game that I was playing back in that era, Tribes 2. Although actually this computer's too rubbish to run it. This is my copy from back in the day. And on this, this is another thing that shows the era it's from. This is a printer shelf. Now obviously I haven't got a printer in there, I've got a pile of books and stuff at the moment. But what I think I would like to do with this is to get another CRT monitor in that hole. We get a nice square one. I was watching Goldtooth Gaming, and he's got like this multi-step like shelving thing that's got like square holes in it, and he's got two CRTs stacked. I quite like that. I'm gonna get one for in here. Actually, I was measuring before, and this Sony PVM monitor would fit almost exactly in that hole with a little room to spare. that could be an option if I get a bigger one to go up there. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I mentioned in the last video, I've got my SCART router under here that allows you to plug 7 things into this at the same time. Over here in the corner, it's hard for me to get far enough away to film this, but we've got this this is just being used for storage at the moment. So there's a bunch of some Mega Drive controllers and wires and stuff in this box. Here's the box for the keyboard, which was brand new actually. The box of the mouse is down there. This is full of nice controllers. There's a nice PS1 and a Negcon, is it? The Namco Twisty controller thing, and there some boxes of bits, boxes EverDrive, Raspberry Pi, all good things written over there. I've got some. Oh, let's get back in the beanbag. Now, as for the rest of the setup and how it's gonna evolve, obviously we've got some box consoles and games over here and a bass guitar, and then the other part of the room, which I like to refer to as the Toblerone. Sort of from this, I don't know if you can see this, from this, there's like a boxy bit over here and then a Toblerone shape that goes that way. And down the end, across the hatch, I've got shelves with some of my games out on them. Some Mega Drive and Famicom stuff back there, some PAL, PlayStation, PS2, there's some of the Persona games I've shown, some PlayStation stuff down there. Actually in this bubble wrap is a real treasure, which I'm only going to tease for now. It's a PS2. And you might have seen this in the way, trying not to focus on it too much. This I mentioned in at some point, I think. Well, Kev, XX Area 6, mentioned this in one of his videos, the PS2 TV. So here is my boxed, I've had this from brand new, Sony PX300 PlayStation 2 TV, which arrived in the Goblin Attic a couple of days ago from my parents' house, where it was in storage. I'm in 2 minds over whether I should move the monitor onto there and have the PS2 on the top of this unit, or alternatively this alcove, which is currently just used for storage and a lamp and stuff, I might be able to put it in there, because then I can swing around on the beanbag. Obviously this chair's just out the way. I have to get like, because everything's, you can't really tell maybe from this, but these are quite low tables, so like if you sit like on something about this height, super low chair or a beanbag, you have the right height for this. And I could swivel around and maybe play up here as well on the PX300. I'm wondering about redecorating in here as well. So obviously it's very magnolia and beige in here, which in a way is inoffensive, and I guess the patterned magnolia painted wallpaper kind of fits in with the retro theme a little bit. But this carpet is a bit manky. See, there's like some stains in it from the kid who used to have his like little bedroom up here. So I'm thinking of getting like some, there's a like a carpet clearance place nearby. I'll do the same thing I did in my home office downstairs. Go and get like, find a roll end of some really fancy carpet for cheap, and fit it myself. Yeah, because this is like, especially if you look around the hatch here, it's just like bits of offcuts like stitched in around. So I'll probably get some nice carpet. I maybe won't bother repainting in here because yeah, what a pain. Having to leave it open, wait for it to dry and all sorts. So what I'm thinking is, how do I make the most of this triangular sort of Toblerone space? I've been kind of measuring and judging by eye, and I think maybe along this edge I could get, if I find the right long shelving unit, like if you look at those for example, for reference of size over there, I could get something that can fit a row or even 2 of PlayStation or PS2 games or whatever, kind of all the way along that edge to use that space, which is kind of dead space otherwise. I want some kind of storage unit over there. Likewise, that bit right in under where the gas bottle is. Ignore that. Yeah, where the gas bottle is, I could put some kind of shelving there as well. And then obviously I could stack more shelving units in the corner here, maybe get another one of those on top, or use that to put up some kind of picture on the wall. I don't know what to do about these plain walls, because I like to hang things like framed prints like that, but you can't really do that on these angled walls, so I'm going to work out a way to make this look less bare. Alright, let me spin back around. What else did I want to talk about in this video? I don't know, this is a bit of a stream of consciousness one. In fact, you haven't really seen much of me this time. Maybe we should fix that. So yeah, the place is full of boxes of like, what have we got? AV stuff, PlayStation stuff. You can see, let's tease some content. We've got a couple of PS2s. These boxes are full of games. One of them's got a SNES. There is my Thai Mega Drive, which I got brand new many years ago, which I'll definitely break out again someday. That's a keyboard, that's got Game Boy stuff in it. This is full of PlayStation, Game Boys, PC stuff. And yeah, there's more to come. Some stuff in the darkness, in the upside down, through this hatch, and whatnot. So yeah, what do you think? I mean, this is kind of it so far. This is my comfy little space where I can pull up 2 little chairs, have my brother round, or just sit here on my own and play some PlayStation, or whatever I've got set up here. So yeah, I've got let's go back into the tripod. Let's screw ourselves in here and get ourselves set up again. I've got some exciting things on the way from eBay at the moment that's yeah, keeping track of the days, and kind of excited for when that eventually gets delivered. Let's sit over here. Hopefully I'll be in a frame. So yeah, I've been having a bit of an eBay shopping relapse, so I've got some cool stuff on the way that I'm pretty stoked about, but just wanted to do a quick run, yeah, quick pan around. It's quite hard to film in here actually, because when you're in here, it's like my field of vision is a bit greater than the camera, so I have to like stand the other side of the attic to film anything. It's a bit funky. So we've got Phoenix on Famicom running here in the background, by the way. Just rolling the demo. This is the game, I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous video, but yeah, you can place blocks, and you can see him doing it to kind of overcome obstacles, which is cool. Solid game. I'm thinking as well of, can I pan? I'm going to pan manually. Possibly, if I don't have the space to have the PS2 here anymore, I might like drill some or cut some holes in the back of this panel so that I can have it here, because it'll work quite happily under there. If I can have the wires run out the back of here, then that's another surface to have PlayStation set up on. I'm kind of also eyeing up, before I get a monitor down there, this area. I reckon 2 or 3 fat PS2s lined up in there. It's gonna look pretty powerful, yeah. So yeah, one of the things that I have on the way in the post at the moment is a fat PS2. I'll say that much, but it's a bit of a special one. Looking forward to that. Next time you see me, I'll probably have some more games. Yeah, some of that eBay stuff will have arrived, and I will have unpacked the Sony Bravia PX300 PS2 TV. Figured out where I want to get that set up. Oh, one more thing. My last video, I think I called it something like rambling about my Silent Hill games until I accidentally turned the camera off. So I showed Shadow Tower, and I was like, okay, this game's spooky, but it sucks. what are some spooky games that I could recommend for this Halloween festive season, which don't suck? And I kind of got through my Silent Hill games and started showing Gargoyle's Quest, and then accidentally stopped the video and thought, forget it, I'm not editing again. I had a few more games I wanted to recommend, so I'm going to grab them quick. I'm sorry about the sound of the beanbag, by the way. When I watch the videos back, I realise it's annoying, but I'm not going to do anything about it. So, apart from apologise, I'm just grabbing some games off the shelf here. Here we go. These are the ones I wanted. So, other things that I would recommend to you this season that I happen to have on the shelf. I've got a mix here. In fact, these are all PlayStation games this time. First one will be Medieval. Now, I remember getting this game for Christmas in possibly 1998, because that'll be just after it came out, and I just absolutely love this game. I think as far as PlayStation action adventure games go, this one has aged incredibly well. This is hardly a hidden gem. This is well known. If I remember right, there's a great there's some footage on YouTube about like the making of Medieval, where you could see the devs working on it or working on the music or something, which is super interesting. But yeah, Medieval. This is timeless, fantastic game. It's got a bit of a Tim Burton feel to it. My copy inside is pretty. The case is a little scuffed, but the manual is mint, and it's got the legendary Winter Releases 98 demo included with it as well. So Medieval, a fantastic choice. If you thought I could beat Medieval, what about Medieval 2? This one is cracking as well. This is a little different because it, rather than be set in medieval times, it goes forwards to like 19th century London, as it says on the back. So it's got a bit of a Victorian, Victorian feel. This one, yeah, that nice thing where you buy a game and the seller puts a little pad in so the manual doesn't get smashed. But yeah, Medieval 2. Oh, look at this advert for the analog controller. It'll be like your bones are shaking. I've got this. In fact, there it is. There it is, brand new in the box behind me. Perfect. So yeah, Medieval 2. I haven't got time to stick it on, do a review or anything at the moment, but that's spooky game number 2 for this video that I would recommend. Next one. This is actually one of the 4 games that I got with my PlayStation on Christmas 1997, as I remember it. And that is Casper, a Haunting 3D Challenge. Now, some of you might be thinking, what? What? Do you really want to play that? I actually love this game. I don't know, maybe there's a nostalgia element, but it's super chilled out, just like exploring a mansion, solving puzzles. And there's something about, like, there's different coloured keys for different coloured doors, and there's something about being able to see like that red door and that red key or something that you can't quite reach yet, and you're like, oh man, I really want to find the key for that door, or I wonder what's through there. And at least as a kid I found this super gripping. Yeah, this is a good one. I think whether others will agree, what I'm saying is don't overlook this because it's a Casper game and it seems like a movie tie-in that's just like, blah, let's make a game. I like this game. Yeah, this is surprising. Final recommendation is again hardly a hidden gem. That's for the Japanese PlayStation this time, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So go on, I'll open it, let's have a look. So I bought this game because, years and years ago, because I wanted to play it. I didn't want to spend, at the time, like £300 or something on the PAL version, and it's even more expensive now. But I picked this up. This was like £20-30 or something. Yeah, and there's pretty much, there's not really a big difference between the English and Japanese versions. You don't need to be able to read Japanese to play it. If I open it up, we've got squeaky squeaky. First thing you see is this Dracula music collection and Dracula Nocturne in the Moonlight artworks. Let's pull that out. So illustrations and comic by Ayami Kojima. I forgot this was in here, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's got, oh god, I don't know, open this too much, but it comes with a little art book. Gorgeous, of course. There's the guy, there's Dracula, and yeah, there's even a manga in the back of it. Under that, put this here. We've got the manual itself, which is surprisingly light, but I guess they had to. They've got a lot to fit in the box. So the characters on the back. We've got Alucard, Simon Belmont, Maria, and Dracula, Drac himself. And yeah, obviously inside the manual's gorgeous, as you'd expect. And the disc, which I'll pop out. And this disc is, looks nice. I tried to catch the light, but it's absolutely mint. Yeah. Yeah. In terms of what's the best game that I've shown today, this undoubtedly this has got to be up there as one of the best games ever made. Yeah, this is just incredible. Like I said, this is not a hidden gem. It's well known that this is a masterpiece. But yeah, if you're looking for something to play this Halloween, why not venture into Dracula's castle with some unfinished business? So I'll put that back in its protected case after the video's over. Oh, there's a ladybird. Right, I think that's all I've got to say for today, guys. Just wanted to come up here and give an update. I've done a little bit of tidying today. Yeah, like I was saying, the reason for making this video is yeah, because Kev was saying, oh, get your game stream set up, and oh, believe me, the motivation is there, but the time is not really there. Don't get much time when I'm not doing dad things. So yeah, coming to you on this windy Sunday here from the attic, just to show you around. Yeah, this is the space that I have to spread out into somehow, and next time you see me, yeah, I'll have some more to share. So I'm going to stop the video there. Thanks for watching, and take care. I'll see you next time.